Good holy everyone, I am Manalo Morano Sulaiman, and today we are going to tackle about the morphology, the pathogenesis, the epidemiology, and the basic prevention of a mycoplasma. But before we go on, let us define first what is mycoplasma. Mycoplasma. It is a bacteria or germ that can infect the different parts of your body, including your lungs, your skin, or your urinary tract, depends on which type of mycoplasma bacteria is causing your infection. It just means that there are different types of mycoplasma that causes you infection or causes us infection. And the different types of mycoplasma bacteria are the following. First, we have the Mycoplasma pneumoniae. The second one is we have the Mycoplasma genitalium. And the third one is we have the Mycoplasma hominis. And now, let's talk about the morphology of a mycoplasma. So first, mycoplasma are mostly facultative anaerobic. So when we say facultative anaerobic, it just means that mycoplasma can survive with or without oxygen. And the second one, mycoplasma reproduce by budding and by binary transverse fissions of cell. And the third one is mycoplasmas have no flagella. It produces no spores and are gram-negative. So when we say gram-negative, it just means that mycoplasma will resort into a color red. And the fourth one is mycoplasma are smallest pleomorphic bacteria with the size of 0.2 nanometer in diameter. And its shapes may vary. They may be coccoid or filamentous depending upon species and growth conditions. And this bacteria have no cell wall. And now, let's talk about the pathogenesis of a mycoplasma. All mycoplasmas cultivated and identified thus far are parasites of humans, animals, plants, or arthropods. The primary habitats of human and animal mycoplasmas are the mucous surfaces of the respiratory and urogenital tracts and the joints in some animals. Although some mycoplasmas are belong to the normal flora, many species are pathogens, causing various diseases that tend to run a chronic course. And now, let's talk about the epidemiology of a mycoplasma. For your information, the most common or the most known mycoplasma bacteria is the Mycoplasma pneumoniae. So what? Mycoplasma pneumoniae. Who? It affects anyone but mostly affects children between the ages of 5 and 9. And when? Occurs especially in summertime. It just means that temperature is the main meteorological factor affecting the epidemiology of Mycoplasma pneumoniae infections. And where? In residence halls or nursing homes where bacteria can easily spread from person to person because Mycoplasma can spread through close contact. And now, let's talk about the basic prevention on how to avoid and not be infected by Mycoplasma bacteria. There is no vaccine to prevent Mycoplasma infections, and the bacteria is highly contagious. You can take steps to protect yourself and others from the bacteria by first, practicing good hygiene and washing your hands often with soap and water. Second, covering your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. Third one is stay home if you're sick or wear a mask to prevent it from spreading. And the fourth one is taking doctor prescribed antibiotics as instructed. Then the last one is practicing safe sex by talking genital symptoms, limiting the number of partners you have, and use a condom. In conclusion, as a human, let us be responsible enough in taking care of ourselves because not all the time there will be humans who will care for us. And no one will do it for you, but only you and yourselves. Then that could be all. Thank you.